Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Kinesthetic, and I'm here with you guys today to discuss some of the goals that I set for myself for the year of 2018 and provide you guys with the status of, did I accomplish the goals that I set for myself? If I did not, what's the status of them? I know that 2019 is approaching and we're all getting ready to set new goals and plan how we want our year to go. So I just thought this would be an appropriate time for us to have this conversation. So before we get started, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below, because why not? And if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so I know what kind of videos you guys are enjoying. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So this was my 2018 planner. It was hot pink and it said 2018 in the front, and then it had gold flamingos all over the front and the back. If you guys already do not know, I am obsessed with flamingos. So this was my 2018 planner. This planner is by a brand called Ecolo. I'll include the name on the screen and the website down below in case you guys are interested. But I usually get my planners from either TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. They usually have the same range of planners. Whichever one I pop into, I always just look to see what options they have available. They usually put out their planners around the end of November, early December. So during that time, I'll be on the hunt looking for a planner for the following year. But I got this one from Home Goods last year. And basically when you open it up, it says 2018 planner, 12 months, and then this planner belongs to, and then I just wrote my name right there. And then this planner, I like it because it has a lot of stickers, and for me, if I see colorful or cute things, it just makes me more interested in what's going on. So I usually use these stickers on dates where I have really important things or things that I just have to remember, so that I'm making sure I'm reinforcing that event on me. And then at the beginning of each month, they have a quote. So January was be kind and hustle, and then February was the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams by Oprah Winfrey. So this was a cute quote. And then March, we had live kindly, love truly, laugh daily. I thought this was really cute. So yeah, so it's set up in a way where you have more than enough space to set everything up. At the beginning of each month, there's a summary where you could put your goals for March birthdays, March anniversaries, and your March to-dos. So I usually utilize this page to write down everything that I want to get done during that month. And then I'll map it out on my calendar. March was kind of a slow month for me, so I didn't really write down as much. But then I had busier months where I legit wrote everything that I had going on down. So this was how a busier month looks. But if you guys want me to do a video on how I set up my planner, how I set up monthly, weekly goals, then go ahead and comment down below and I'll be glad to do that, because I am really goal oriented. So one thing with me and goals is that I find that with me working, having a social life, now having a YouTube channel, I feel I have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things that I want to make sure I'm doing without getting distracted by other things that may be going on in my life. So I feel goals is an easy way for me to make sure, okay Kendra, you're on track, or okay Kendra, you're falling behind, what's going on sis, let's figure out what's going on and let's fix it. So I feel goals are just a great way to make sure your life is in order, you're securing the bag at the rate that you want to secure the bag at, and you're getting done what you need to get done. But what I do on my planner is I usually add a page to the front. So here I just had a piece of paper and I wrote down all of my major goals for 2018, which is what the focus of this video is going to be. So these are all of the things that I jotted down that I wanted to accomplish in 2018. And I'm just going to go through this list with you guys, let you guys know what I did accomplish, what I did not. If I didn't accomplish it, why didn't I accomplish it? How do I plan on accomplishing it? So I'm just going to go through this list and then chat with you guys. So at the top I had 2018, and then every year I kind of assign the year to things that I really want to focus on, or things that I really want to happen during the year. So 2018 was my year of growth, my year of success, and my year of happiness. So those are three things that I really wanted to focus on this year: growth, personal growth, financial growth, success, personal success, professional success, and then year of happiness. I just wanted to be happy in all areas of my life, which I'll get into in as we go through the list. But the first goal that I had for 2018 was to start my YouTube channel, which I did. Hey guys, I'm here. But this was something that I wanted to do for a long time, as I mentioned in previous videos. The next goal I had for 2018, I don't really want to say it was a goal, but it was just something that I always wanted to keep in my mind to do is to drink at least 8 bottles of water a day, and I feel like I have been doing better at that. I never used to like drinking water. I'm like, how do people drink water? It tastes like nothing. Like, give me some juices, give me some soda. And in 2018, I think I did a great job at getting more used to drinking water. I feel like it energizes me, it gives me like more energy. I'm not as tired. It just promotes more of a healthier lifestyle. And if you guys did not see my video on what's in my gym bag, I mentioned that one way that I really got used to drinking water was by adding mint to it. I feel like it gives it a little flavor that makes like water, you know, because water isn't nasty, that I realized. It's not nasty at all, which I always thought. I don't know why. I just feel like the flavor gets kind of like repetitive. So when you add things to it, such as like mint or lemon or like strawberries, it just, you know, gives it a little zhuzh. The next thing I had on my list was to travel to Malaysia, which I did back in March, April, and to travel to Bali. So in March, April, I don't remember the exact month, but I did go to Malaysia and Bali, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I would go back to both places like ASAP. As soon as I find a cheap ticket to Bali, I am out, okay? The next thing I had on my list was to travel to Toronto, which I did not get to do. I actually wanted to go to Toronto for Canada Day, which is in the beginning of July, but I didn't make it just because going to the next point on my goal list, which was to attend BeautyCon in multiple cities. I did go to BeautyCon in LA, so since I was going to LA in like early/mid-July, I didn't want to do like 2 trips back to back because it's overwhelming on me and overwhelming on my pockets. So I was like, I really wanted to go to BeautyCon more than Toronto, so I had to make that sacrifice. But I do want to travel to Toronto in 2019, so that goal will be transferred over to my 2019 listing once I make it. The next thing on my list was to post more often on Instagram. Back in like March, I had about like 60 posts on my Instagram. I never really used to post on Instagram. It would be like once in a blue when I'm on vacation, and I've just been getting like more in the habit of like just posting on Instagram whenever I take pictures, whenever I wear a nice outfit. I just like sharing things on Instagram. I really like taking pictures. Everybody always looks at my pictures on my phone like, why don't you post these pictures? And I'm like, I don't know, I like taking pictures for myself. And they were like, you know, go ahead and post on Instagram. So I started posting more on Instagram. I like it. I feel like my engagement and my followers on Instagram definitely went up in 2018. So that's one thing that I am going to work on and expand on in 2019. The next thing was to take pictures at least once a month, which I have been doing. I have been partnering with a lot of photographers, friends who are photographers I meet on Instagram, and saying like, hey, what's up, do you guys want to shoot? I think it's just a great way of like, you know, getting to know people who are interested in the same things as you. If you guys do not know, I am very interested in photography, so like, you know, linking up with different photographers and like learning different photography styles, not only does it like help them in their business, but it also like helps me, given that I am interested in photography. The next thing on my list was to smile more. So one thing that people always say is that I don't smile enough. People always say that I have a resting BITCH face on at all times, and I didn't realize it until I feel like I started taking like more attention to my pictures. I'll be like, oh my god, I look so upset, and then I know when I was taking the picture I wasn't upset, so I'm like, why do I look like this? So one thing that I have been working on is like smiling more, making my facial expression more like in tune with what I'm actually feeling. Like if I'm happy, I'm gonna be smiling, I'm gonna be glowing, and I've been working on that. I feel like I have been doing a great job. I feel like I progressed a lot from like January being like one expression in the face, and then now I'm like more like open to smiling and like, you know, working on my face. The next thing on my list was to promote hair growth, which I feel like I did. I had a note here like at least 3 inches. And when I tell y'all, my hair grew a lot this year. My hair grew a lot. And not only did it, I feel like when I wrote this down, I know that I was more so like, girl, you want your hair to grow. But one thing that I have been focusing on, as well as like making my hair grow, is making sure my hair is healthy. So that's one thing that I feel like people have a common misconception about, like, oh, I want long hair, but then you can have long hair and it could not be healthy, and then you'll have to end up cutting it all off. So I feel like for me, my biggest thing was like, I guess more hair health rather than like hair growth. So that's one thing that I feel like I have done an amazing job on in 2018. A video that I do want to do is kind of like my hair growth journey during this year, and my hair growth journey in general, because my hair has came a long way, guys. Like, if I showed y'all before pictures, y'all would not believe me. The next thing was to clean out my closet. Yeah, my closet has been a struggle. I have been trying so many things to like get my closet together, and I feel like I'm finally at a space where I'm actually seeing progress. So one thing I kind of told myself I had to do is that every time I buy a new item, I have to give up an item that is in my closet already, just because, you know, to keep a common equilibrium. And it works sometimes, but other times it's just like, you know, you have that emotional attachment to things and you just can't let it go. But I have been doing a better job at, like, you know, keeping up with my closet, making sure that I have enough space to fit all of the stuff that I have. So I feel like I have been doing okay with that goal. I could have done better, and I do plan on transferring this to my 2019 list to make sure, you know, we get things to a better point. Next thing on my list was to get mirror doors on my closet. So I don't know if y'all ever saw my closet before, but it just looks a little crazy. It looks a little overwhelming. It's just a lot of things going on. But I do want to put like mirror doors on my closet. I'll try to include a picture on the screen here of what I'm talking about. So I'm definitely going to do that in 2019. I did go to Home Depot to like get a pricing on it and get like an understanding of what the process would be. And it is going to take a while. So I plan on like initiating this in early 2018 just to get it like over with during like the first quarter of 2018. The next thing I had was to enhance my video editing skills. I feel like I did a great job learning how to edit videos. I teach myself everything when it comes to editing videos. I sit there, I watch YouTube channels, I learn on YouTube, I learn on Google. I just like search whatever I want to learn and I teach it to myself. I do know people that do know how to edit videos, but if you guys do not know, I prefer to be more of a self-sufficient person. So if I do want to learn how to do something, or I do want something, I'll figure out like, you know, how can I get it without having to ask someone for it. So I have been working on my video editing skills. It's something that I am going to transfer to my 2019 list because I do know that I can get way better at editing videos, and that's just something I'm interested in like growing in. So definitely gonna add that to my 2019 list. The next thing that I had on my list was to go to the doctor, the optometrist, dentist, etc, etc. Usually like through work and like just having a lot of commitments and responsibilities, you kind of like throw things like that to the back burner. And I put this here just to make sure that I like schedule all of my appointments and go to all of my appointments and make sure I do what I have to do, more for like, you know, personal health. So that's one thing, because I feel like since I started working, I'll be like, oh, I have a doctor's appointment, and then something comes up, like I have a meeting or I have like something to do at work, and I'll be like, I'll reschedule my appointment, and then it keeps getting pushed back, and then sometimes it doesn't happen. So I put this here to make sure that I stay true to my promise of like making sure that I'm fine with personal health before it comes to work, because your personal health does come before work, guys. So the next goal I had on my list was to get my YouTube channel to at least 1,000 subscribers. I wrote this goal thinking that I would start my YouTube channel earlier in 2018. I did start on the latter half of 2018, which is completely fine. At this point, we are on our road to 500, which I'm very, very thankful and grateful for each and every person that is subscribed to my channel and supports watching my YouTube videos. But yeah, so I'm hoping by the first quarter of 2019 we are able to get to 1,000 subbies, fingers crossed, and with the help of you guys and everyone else who's interested in my content, we will get there, speak it into existence. Next thing I had on my list was to travel to Greece. I did not make it to Greece this year. I was supposed to go to Greece in September, but I ended up doing my Vegas, Utah, Phoenix trip instead, which was amazing. But I do want to travel to Greece in 2019, so this goal will be transferred to my 2019 listing as well. One thing that I had on my list, which was like, I feel like the biggest goal to me and something that I feel like was the most important to me in 2019, was to keep in contact with my friends more often. So just with everything else, I feel like you get so like sidetracked with like work, social life, professional, like everything just like comes at you so quickly, and sometimes you tend to not check in with your friends as often. And I feel like one thing that is primarily affecting a lot of people in our generation and in our community is mental health. And I feel like a lot of people don't like reaching out and asking for help or asking to speak to people. So I do feel like I do check-ins with my friends like every week, every 2 weeks, depending on who the person is, the relationship that we have, and just saying, you know, like, do you need anything, how's everything going? Even if it's just a text or two, just giving an opportunity to like, you know, ask these questions and find out, you know, if they need help with anything, or if there's anything that, you know, is on their mind that they want to speak to you guys about. I feel like that's one thing that I really want to like get better in. I do feel like 2018 was a way better year of me doing that, checking in with my close ones, making sure everything is okay, making sure, you know, if they need anything, I'm here to help, letting them know. So I do feel like I did a way better job in 2018 versus 2017, and I do plan on like doing more of a better job in 2019. But that's one thing that was like a huge goal and something I really wanted to improve on in 2018. So the last 5 things on my list were places that I traveled to. So traveled to Cuba, I did. I went to Cuba for my birthday. Traveled to Iceland, I did. I went to Iceland in October. Traveled to Los Angeles, I did. I went to LA in July for BeautyCon. Traveled to Vegas, I did. As part of my September trip, and to travel to the Grand Canyon, which I did as a part of my September trip. So for the most part, I feel like I did a great job like getting things on my list done, or like working on things that were on my list. So I do feel like 2018 was a great year for me. I am ready for 2019, and when I say that, I feel like most people look forward to the next year with the thought process of like, this year was like not it, and I'm looking like to start fresh in 2019 and just like, you know, get everything done that didn't happen for me in 2018. I feel like I have a different perspective when I say I'm ready for 2019. 2018 was such a good year to me that I feel like 2018 is going to be an amazing year, and I'm just looking forward to like everything that's gonna happen in 2019. I feel like when I started 2018, I wasn't in like the happiest of spaces in my life, but now I feel like I am genuinely happy. I make myself happy, and I feel like that is the most important thing that anyone could ever have, because that is like the starting point of like everything else in your life flourishing. Your hair, your skin, your life, your career, like everything just takes off once you have like that satisfaction of making yourself happy and making sure that you're happy first. So I am looking forward to 2019. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have any questions or comments on like any of my goals. Also comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to do like more of a detailed video of like how I set up my planner, and I'll show you guys how I do it on like my 2019 planner. Comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to share my general 2019 goals with you guys. I'm here to share anything that you guys are interested in seeing. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and until tomorrow, I will see you guys later.